boy, look at that. Looks so peaceful, so serene.
I'll give you 3 guesses where we are today. That's right.
We're back at Disneyland.
Now, after 3 days of D23 and then the big 62nd anniversary of Disneyland,
I completely lost my voice. I had to just sit in the house for an entire day without the ability to communicate.
it's still sort of barely there, so I'm just trying to be calm today. That's my goal today. Be calm.
Be one with the flowers, one with the wind.
It's high summer and about 1 billion degrees at Disneyland.
But boy howdy, is it beautiful out here today.
Uh-oh, it's Gaston. You're gonna make us all look bad, Gaston. Hide somewhere.
It's now officially been 2 solid years since the diamond anniversary of Disneyland, but look at that. There's still diamondness all over the roofs of the castle.
I don't mind. I actually think it looks really good. I just wish it still did that little nighttime sparkly thing it did for a while.
It's crazy to me to think just how much has actually changed in that short of a time period.
One thing's for sure, Walt's Little Park has gotten a lot busier.
And a lot trendier too. I can remember a time where Disneyland was considered to be only for little kids.
If grown-ups or us big kids liked Disneyland,
We were considered nerds or dorks.
now it's everyone, man. Now it's all the cool kids.
It's a hip and happening place to be.
Well, would you look at
The
that?
Castle Heraldry Shop is now the Castle Holiday Shop.
All those daily Disney people were saying it was going to be a Peter Pan Fastpass area.
Which, who knows, might one day actually come true. They definitely need it. But for now, it's the Holiday Shop.
That's cool. This is my first look inside the new store.
Ooh la la. Wow. It definitely looks different in here.
So many fewer swords.
Still a few crowns and dragons, though.
And the old creepy candles.
Still plenty of the old theming hiding around in plain sight. But look at this. Amongst all the Christmas decorations are some teapots.
Dumbo teapot. Dormouse teapot.
And best of all, a Maleficent dragon teapot, complete with teacup. They also have all these little dishes up here that I'm assuming are like sugar bowls, maybe? Look at this one. That one looks pure evil. 1 lump or 2? Oh, not of sugar, of poison. Look at this little Mr. Toad one. That makes me wonder if there's a Mr. Toad teapot. Because if there is,
I might have to start drinking tea. Makes a lot of sense to have a Christmas shop here with ornament decorating and everything.
after all, Walt Disney World has a Christmas shop, Paris has a Christmas shop.
People just can't get enough of that holiday.
There's a lot of craziness going on at Disneyland lately. Today is the very day that Disney's new Maxpass, Fastpass thing is starting in the app.
Eventually, this is going to be a pay-to-play system.
Today I can see rides to choose, but I can't see where you actually pay. And it might be because they're just testing it today, so it might be free.
But then again, every time I click on it, it says the system is undergoing maintenance, so maybe they're still just working out the kinks.
I'm not too worried about it. What I am worried about is just staying nice and calm and relaxed. Look at it. It's a pretty crowded day at Disneyland today. All the lines are pretty long.
But I keep finding these little bubbles of open space and happiness.
Oh, look at that. How beautiful. Oh, look over there. There's a guy who's never happy. That's Grumpy, protecting the mine with his Grumpy.
No one's getting past my Grumpy.
Today,
Maybe Grumpy's Rumpy's what's stopping the Maxpass from working.
I'll just say this for those familiar with Walt Disney World. It seems a lot like the Fastpass Plus system they have over there. Oh well, I'm not too worried about it. Just like when they get new rides here, I always figure, well, it's gonna be around for a while. A lot of people really stress themselves out trying to be the first to show something or the first to experience something.
That's just not my style. To me, it's not about being first at
I
Disneyland.
don't like to stress out over things when there's the first crazy big hubbub.
I like to sit back and wait for the mob to calm itself.
Oh, Fantasyland is looking mighty fine today. There's a little more humidity than we normally get in Southern California today. People are feeling hot and toasty and kind of sweaty.
But happy. It's one of those good vibe days.
You ever go to a theme park or a concert or even like a school assembly and there's a big group of people that should be excited, but somehow you just feel tension, bad vibes?
I always thought that was kind of weird that that could happen at big events like that, you know?
Well, today is like the polar opposite. It's like everybody coming in the gate caught the good mood germ.
I'm supposed to be chill and calm, but it's one of those days where I can't help getting excited. You know what I mean, Dumbo? It's like I got the magic feather. You lost your magic feather!
But you're still flying or hovering slightly.
That just goes to show you, you just have to believe.
Crazy to think that another change that's come about in the last couple of years, the circus is no more.
Dumbo's gonna make a lot less sense to people.
But I'm glad he's here with us, hopefully forever.
Hey, what in the heck is going on over here?
Look at that. Belle and the Beast are over there next to the line for the carousel. Wouldn't that be cool if they got on and took a ride?
You always see that in Disneyland commercials. You always see the characters riding on the ride.
You almost never ever see that happen in real life, however.
I feel like the Beast could get on the carousel.
But he'd have an awfully hard time fitting inside of Dumbo.
Have you ever seen characters riding a ride in real life like the commercial? I thought it was gonna happen. I thought we were this close, Justin. This is the other Justin.
I'm the other Justin.
Justin and Justin. Hang it. It's a new show, Justin and Justin.
Nope, false alarm. There they go. Back to their tavern.
Speaking of which,
that is still a thing. The Red Rose Tavern taking over the village.
Poor Pinocchio and Geppetto. First they took away Geppetto's toy shop over there.
And forced the poor old guy into retirement.
Now they've taken away poor Pinocchio's restaurant. Sure, he's a wooden boy, but his dreams were real.
That Beast is one ruthless businessman.
Or business beast.
The last time I came in here and tried to check out the Red Rose Tavern,
It was seriously packed. See what I'm saying about, I'm not in a rush to be first.
seeing it like this with many, many fewer people is much more enjoyable to me than waiting in a long, long line.
Whoa, some of these changes look very permanent.
I can't tell if the paintings on the wall are placed over the old ones or if those are
Directly on the wall.
One thing's for sure, though.
They did do a good job redecorating.
Belle's side is awfully nice. Look, I can see the new Mrs. Potts up there and the new chip. Plus, there's roses everywhere in the windows.
But I think I prefer the side that Gaston decorated.
And you can tell that he decorated it himself
Because he uses antlers.
in all of his decorating. Man, that is pretty wild. How about that, huh? If it's permanent, that's pretty impressive.
But if they're gonna put it back the way it was,
that's arguably even more impressive.
I definitely thought it was gonna look much more temporary than it does.
Mostly because of how temporary the sign looks on the outside.
They really did a number on that place.
No more Pinocchio pizza. No more Geppetto's toy shop.
But they do have that mystical cup.
Man, kind of cool that they found a place to put Beauty and the Beast up. Honestly, there should be a Beauty and the Beast dark ride. That would be awesome.
I just hope they don't get it into their heads to replace Pinocchio with Beauty and the Beast.
The problem is it's hard to get modern kids to watch Pinocchio, you know? That movie is old.
But when's the last time you actually watched Pinocchio?
Dude, it's a masterpiece. I mean, the storyline is good, the acting is good.
But the animation, that's all hand-drawn.
It's arguably one of the greatest animated achievements in film history.
Every scene in that movie is gorgeous.
Not to mention, there's a lot of fun in there. Honest John, Monstro.
Pleasure Island.
All right, now I'm getting all hot and bothered. I think I need to ride Pinocchio. Ah, here we go. Ah, Pinocchio. Ah, here we go. Stromboli.
I'm Sicilian, maybe we're related.
You're making lots of money.
Then again, maybe not.
Ah, Pleasure Island. Whoa, it's like Six Flags. Whoa, good one. Hey there, old beady eyes.
Why is that guy so grumpy?
Oh, I could use some cigars and a good fight.
Hey, maybe some pool.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Get away. Make a jackass out of yourself.
Did he say what I just think he said?
Oh, the Mona Lisa. Mama! You're gonna send us to the salt bar?
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Stay calm.
Ah, nice tranquil ocean. Everything's fine. Ah, Pinocchio!
Almost there.
Oh, thank goodness. Wait, almost where, Jiminy? Jiminy, where? Oh, to the old toy shop. Ah, I love this place. Gonna pick me up some vintage Star Wars. Whoa, did you see that lady? She disappeared. Ah, look at Figaro down there. And good old Jiminy with this conscience.
This reminds me, I need a new clock.
Well, dang, that was fun. fun.
I knew there was a reason I like this place.
I almost forgot about the fun, you know. To be serious for a second, a lot of people do.
It hasn't escaped my attention that there are a lot more people filming and doing different things around these theme parks
Than there used to be when there were none people doing that stuff.
I've seen a lot of things out there about this beautiful place that forget this is a place to have fun, not a place to complain.
Trust me, I wish I could go walking through the halls of 1950s Disneyland or revisit 1980s Disneyland.
But I feel like we can appreciate the past without having to hate on the future. You know what I mean?
Change is almost always scary at first, but it doesn't always have to be bad.
A few years ago, I went through a very horrible, very painful divorce.
It was something that I did not choose, and at the time I thought it was the worst thing ever, having my life change like that.
It wasn't a change I would have made or chosen for myself, but let me tell you what, it was the best thing that ever happened to me.
So yes, I'm sad that the old Disneyland Skyway buckets and their Swiss chalet are now gone.
And yes,
Part of me wishes I could visit the old Big Thunder Ranch just one more time.
now we're gonna have all kinds of new stuff to make memories with.
New things to get nostalgic about.
Whole new galaxies to explore.
And let's not forget what Disneyland is all about, right?
Having an experience, using your imagination.
And maybe, just maybe, even having a little bit of fun. But no claim jumping.
I was waiting for the Big Thunder to roll on by, but then I noticed the waterfall was off, which means it's broken.
The train ain't a-coming. Don't know how I'm gonna get to Yuma now.
All right, gang.
I know I'm being kind of a tease, but I'm cutting things a little short today.
I wore my voice box.
I wore my voice box out considerably, so every word that I'm uttering above a whisper
It's still somewhat painful, so I'm going to try to rest it a little.
We've got plenty of time to explore the new rivers of America, talk about the new Fantasmic,
etc., etc., etc.
Well, I can't do all that right now,
Or I'll get too darn excited and try to get loud.
So for now, I've done my best to do my duty.
It's time to go home and
Sleep well.
see you real soon.
Bye-bye, cowboys.
As you can see, I didn't go home.
Or did I? Or is this my home? That's not funny.